threes, that Fox three, that Fisher three, Harper's assists, the steals, all those things play in so that your stars can help you win your championship.
Larry Bird is one of the singular figures in the history of the NBA. MVP awards, 3 titles, but for the rest of his life, I don't think he'll ever want to see a room decorated in purple and gold. I don't think he'll ever want to see anyone wearing purple and gold, because it has always been the Lakers in one way or another who have been an obstacle. And only once, in fact, did they beat them. 2 of the 3 titles for Boston were won against Houston. In '84, they did beat the Lakers. They lost tough, hard-fought series in 6 games each time, in '85 and '87. And now in Game 6 in Los Angeles, barring the miracle of miracles, Bird's head coaching career and the Pacers season ends. The officials are conferring about exactly what we're not sure. People rimming the court, fans and media both. Jackson looking to throw it in against Shaq. Reggie turns and pumps it up off the rim, and the Lakers are the 2000 NBA champions.
It'll be decided. So Larry Brown, one of his team to be able to get the recognition as Ori steps up and knocks them both in. It's a 9-20. That's 3 threes, 3 possessions.
A chant of MVP from the crowd honoring Allen Iverson as time has run out on the 76ers. Buford, Fisher on the rebound. And once again, an enormous game for Derek Fisher. The celebration has begun on the Laker bench. Coming up on 10 seconds remaining, and the Los Angeles Lakers will make it a second straight NBA crown.
Fox threw that 3 in at the clock. It looked like he just threw it up there to hit the backboard, and he made it.
Just looking to run it down. That's the way it's gone for the Lakers, who finished with a 15-1 run. The best all-time playoff winning percentage in the history of the league.
Could have done more to help the team.
Here's Kenyon Martin. So it's 109. Mitch Richmond to the fadeaway. Oh, the Laker bench going wild. Mitch Richmond able to score for the first time in the NBA Finals. Here's Harris from downtown with 11 seconds to go. It's a 6-point Laker lead.
They isolated for Mitch that time, and they're giving it to him. He's just going to run it out right now. What class.
The Los Angeles Lakers have made it 3 straight NBA championships. They wrap it up in the 4-game sweep by beating the Nets 113 to 107. And Phil Jackson has equaled Red Auerbach's record of 9 NBA titles. His 156th playoff victory as a head coach. He is now first on the all-time list, passing by Pat Riley. Shaquille O'Neal, no question, the most valuable player of this series, becoming the 3rd player to win the NBA Finals MVP award 3 times. Only the 2nd player to win it 3 consecutive times. The other, Michael Jordan. How Lakers 30-5 in the playoffs the past 2 seasons. 3 of those 5 losses coming at the hands of the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah, you know, as you look at Magic Johnson and he's congratulating Shaq, that the Kings can only think of the situations where they could have been here because the West was the more powerful conference, and certainly they feel that they would have won a championship, and the Lakers get 3 in a row, and all you can think is what could have been.
Shaquille O'Neal, 34 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. Shaq and his stepfather, calls him Sarge.
And the grandfather, and they all celebrate, and you know, they started the ball game off by saying, you know how important this is to us. We started here in Newark. Let's
wave about to come to shore with his second crown. Points and 17 rebounds for David Robinson. Tim Duncan coming out. I wonder who your MVP is. Ginobili calmly hits the free throw.
How about Kevin Willis? He means business. He came in with 35 seconds left and still put his elbow pads on.
The 2003 title's about to have an exclamation point next to it. The San Antonio Spurs are your world champions.
Since they went back to a 2-3-2-4 in Indianapolis and beat the Syracuse Nationals.
And the last team to win an Eastern champion, who were from the East, without Phil Jackson being involved, were the Detroit Pistons in 1990.
Rick Fox ending the game hunched over his former teammate Lindsey Hunter and congratulating him as the clock ticks down. And the Detroit Pistons, wow, who won the NBA championship in '89 and '90, and the crazies just have to stop blowing up stuff in indoor buildings before we have a disaster. Thank you, Commissioner. But the Detroit Pistons have just shocked the Los Angeles Lakers. 100-87 to win the NBA title. The number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. And for the Lakers, it truly will be the end of a particular era. They've had the 3 championships. They've been down at the Palace of Auburn Hills. Chauncey Billups, a likely candidate in Philadelphia. The kids in school. He's trying to fly back on off days. Living in an apartment. Back and forth they go. For Kobe Bryant, the biggest of question marks, of course, for him.
Yes.
And so you out who the MVP is. Larry Brown finally wins an NBA title in his 21st season. 180. Manu Ginobili makes the first. And the Spurs can be anyway, but you get the idea. 6-point lead. Career free throw shooter.
Ori and Barry have really been. He has 21 points here, very quietly, Al, with the 5 rebounds and the 4 assists. He's done an excellent job, especially in the second half, to back up Duncan's production.
And Ori has 15 points, and then Hamilton will go in and get fouled. So the
game. Big thing now, get out. Do not assume that there'll be any kind of a timeout. Send it off the clock.
That was the 4th foul on Parker. Those were Hamilton's first points of the period. The ball is thrown all the way down court, and Ginobili will pass up what would have been a layup to run out some of the clock with some mind. But run around a little bit, take a couple of more seconds off. He knows he's going to go to the free throw line. He's going to make it a 3-possession game at 80-74. It is 81-74. And the San Antonio Spurs with tough defense. And Tim Duncan answering a lot of questions and erasing any doubt about coming up big when you have to come up big. And for the third time in 7 seasons, the San Antonio Spurs are the NBA champions.
Nowitzki on the drive. Howard puts it in. Josh Howard makes it a 1-point game. Numbers for the 4th straight game. And Conley knocks down the... Hits a pair. Back to 3. Nowitzki to Dampier. Lost the ball. Knocked loose. And Wade comes up with it.
Oh, you got a foul.
And they foul Wade with 17.7 remaining.
Pass. Now watch it. That's right there. Unfortunately, Dampier could not handle the pass. You had an opportunity to go to the basket and possibly get a dunk.
Wade, meanwhile, with 9 points in the 4th quarter. Once again in double figures. The clutch free throws once again from Wade.
That he used his back body and pushed them right out.
Howard, who missed 2 big...
Or you shoot and miss. You got to go for the steal and then the foul.
Howard hits both. A title for the Miami Heat. Misses the first. Dallas still very much alive. This one would make it a 4-point lead. Missed them both. Rebound by Miami. No, and a travel as Haslam and Posey grabbed it together, and they call a travel.
Now that was amazing when you think that it was Posey and Haslam who had an opportunity for that rebound.
3-point game. Dallas out of timeouts. If you're Miami, do you foul? Don't let him shoot a 3.
That's right. This is smart now. Are you going to foul?
Terry puts it up. Won't go. Rebound Wade. The Miami Heat, they've done it. They win their first championship in franchise history. NBA championships. Champions, and they do it on the road. What an impressive performance here in Game 6, Hubie.
Well, what happens? Look how this opens up. He gets a great look at the basket, and you could see that there was a foul before he took that shot. There was a grab as he went right over.
They need the foul. Ginobili falls down, and there's the foul. The foul again. Ginobili gets it and immediately fouled. Half the second goes up, set up a play for a 3-pointer. You see his numbers from the free throw line. And that makes it a 2-possession game. Manu Ginobili with 24 points. 10 of them here in the 4th quarter. He's played in so many pressure games throughout his career in Europe, Olympics, and the NBA. And hits both. And Mike Brown will... James fires up a 3, and he puts it in. Back to a 2-point game with 4.2 remaining. Cavs won't let this end. Inbound to Ginobili. He gets away, and there's the foul.
Once again, another mistake. They try to hold Ginobili immediately, but you have to be in position where he catches it, where you can foul. They give him a running start, and then crucial seconds off of the clock as it penetrates up the floor.
Ginobili hits the free throw, 3-point game. This next one will do it. Again, Cavs don't have to time out, so they have to heave it down the floor. Ginobili puts on the finishing touches. The Cavs will just inbound. With 1.9 remaining, Marshall throws it down. Damon Jones fires away. And there's the buzzer. The San Antonio Spurs are NBA champions once again.
their 4th title in 9 years. And the former Spurs assistant Mike Brown with a hug for his mentor, Greg Popovich. There's a new... House fires up a 3. And Cole pushed off. So we'll come down the other way, shoot a couple of free throws with a half-minute remaining. And the hugs continue for those two. I guess Gatorade has now come into the NBA. Is that suit goodbye? So a final timeout with 30 seconds remaining. And after a 22-year absence, the Boston Celtics are NBA champions once again. The greatest single season history is complete. Number 17, soon to be raised to the rafters. A number of Laker fans that have been here throughout the arena, ready to celebrate a championship. There's the final seconds. As the buzzer sounds, it's official. The Lakers are NBA champions once again. LA wins the 2009 NBA title. Those two came in the league at the same time. Two rookies with the LA Lakers, as they've now won their 4th championship together. And for the franchise, the 15th NBA championship. Only the Celtics have more with 17. He kept saying he wanted it so badly. What another tremendous performance. His daughters around him. And a big hug and a kiss for Dad. And Mark, this is a young Laker team that can still win a number of titles. You know, Jeff mentioned they have some work to do in the offseason. But this is a team that's going to be one of the favorites for a number of years.
Any team with Kobe Bryant on it, you talk about Pau Gasol, re-signing the guys. Those guys have put pressure on Mitch Kupchak and the Laker front office. This team is going to be around, and they're going to have to be dealt with for years to come.
Mediocrity. They were 42-40, mid-40 win team. When they got Fisher first, I believe, and then Pau Gasol, it changed the dynamics of talent and toughness. Fisher bringing the toughness, Pau Gasol bringing the talent.
The Orlando Magic watching. And as we mentioned, Kobe Bryant not the only one with his 4th ring coming up. Derek Fisher as well. And of course, it all starts with Kobe Bryant. We'll hear from Kobe Bryant after he receives his NBA Finals trophy. I'm sure he's going to get it. He's got his championship ring. Celebrating with his teammates, celebrating with his family, and celebrating with a coach who won 4 championships together and now 10 for Phil Jackson. And Rondo will inbound. 11.7 seconds remaining in a 4-point game. NBA championship coming down to the final seconds.
You're Lamar Odom playing inbounds passing. You should recognize where the shooters are coming off.
Rondo looking,
gets it to Pierce. Pierce turns back out. Rondo fakes, dribbles, puts up the three. Won't go. Rebound to Gasol. Kicks it out to Odom. Odom throws it ahead. The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles. The LA Lakers, the 2010 NBA champions. Such emotion on the floor here at the Staples Center as the Lakers win their 16th title. And this has to be one of the sweeter ones as they defeat the Celtics finally in a Game 7. And are now just one title behind Boston for the most NBA championships. And what a hard-fought, physical Game 7 this was. Had to come back from 13 down in the second half. Pau Gasol, the emotions flowing. And the Heat will not foul. Sean Marion dribbles it out. And the celebration will begin. The Dallas Mavericks are NBA champions. The first title in franchise history. The emotions of Dirk Nowitzki. What he's always dreamed of. Hoping to have another chance after the bitter loss in 2006. An unlikely playoff run capped off by Dallas upsetting LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and the favored Miami Heat. Meanwhile, you see for the Miami Heat a stunning ending to one of the more compelling seasons in NBA history. A bitter finish to a year that was really championship or failure, according to most people, including the Miami Heat players. And now it's going to be a long, painful summer before they get a chance to respond. As we said, they came together here in the Eastern Conference playoffs, but it all came apart after taking a 2-1 lead in his best-of-7 series. Now, is it only a temporary setback for the Heat or a learning experience and part of the growth of a future champion? We'll have to wait to find out. As Mark Cuban gets to celebrate, I'm sure he'll be glad to talk now. He's been quiet throughout the entire postseason.
You can't help but to feel great about this Dallas Mavericks team. From top to bottom, a true team. Outstanding job. Their resilience, their ability to fight back and to follow the lead of their best player and their leaders. Great, great job by the Dallas Mavericks, Rick Carlisle, Mark Cuban, and the entire organization.
Well, it's a team in recent years. Final minute of the final game of the 2012 NBA Finals.
I love to see the joy on players' faces over there, the unbridled joy. It's a remarkable thing. They have all the fame and the money, and yet the accomplishment of being the best at what you do in any one year brings incredible joy.
What a difference a year makes. 2011 had such a bitter ending, making this celebration all that much sweeter. And there's the smile you look for. And LeBron James caps off an MVP regular season with a magnificent playoff run and an extraordinary performance in the finals. No doubt he'll be named the finals MVP. We'll get it official coming up in a little bit as the shot clock is turned off. The Miami Heat are once again NBA champions. LeBron James captures that elusive title he so desperately coveted. A celebration in full swing here at the American Airlines Arena. Well, this finally put an end to all the criticism. In today's world, perhaps not, but even anybody that's ever rooted against him, and you love the game of basketball, you've got to respect and admire what LeBron James brings to the court every time he steps on the floor. A remarkable talent at both ends of the floor, and one of the most unselfish stars the league has ever seen.
Well, he's such a great passer, and there's a...
Battier open for three. Too strong. Ginobili trying to go for it. Comes up with the ball. Under a minute remaining. Green nearly lost it. Back to Ginobili. Inside Duncan. Across the lane. Duncan misses the tip. No good. And Bosh the rebound. Heat clinging to a two-point lead.
And a point-blank miss by Duncan, and then the follow.
Timeout, Miami.
And they're not going 2 for 1, it doesn't look like.
James pulls up, puts it in, 4-point lead. 35 for LeBron James. To Duncan, back to Ginobili. Ginobili out of control, throws it away, and Duncan fouls James. They're just not used to the quiet. 5-point game with 23.5. Remember, game 6 was a 5-point game with just over 21 seconds remaining. The key is San Antonio has just one timeout left.
And they're not going to take it, I wouldn't think, right here. I think they would play off the make or the miss.
James 7 for 7 from the free throw line. Clutch foul shots for the Heat. Six-point game. Ginobili, a long three. Way off the mark. Rebound, Wade. Fouled by Green. And Wade at the line. His first free throws of the night. That makes it a 3-possession game. And this for Miami, the largest lead of the night. Battier tips it out to Chalmers. Wade throws it up to James. The Spurs will not foul. Final seconds. What a finish. It's back-to-back titles for the Heat. The 2013 NBA championship resides once again in Miami. Miami can dribble it out unless they want to take another shot. We wind down. You see the players going over and shake hands. Popovich and Spoelstra across the court. Like you said, Mark, there is such respect for the teams and the coaching staff on these two. We still have 5.9 remaining. And the final seconds set to tick off. San Antonio is back on top once again. The Spurs are the 2014 NBA champions. Two of the game's greats right there. Celebration from Manu Ginobili. In 2014, the best team in the NBA resides once again in San Antonio, Texas. More to come. And that will do it. That was an opportunity down the stretch. But Stephen Curry and Draymond Green could start their celebration. A little bit of a scare here down the final couple of minutes. And one of the great regular seasons in the history of the league. 67 wins. One of the most dominant home court records in NBA history is going to end with a title. And there's Alvin Gentry, the new Pelicans coach. And Curry and Kerr. LeBron James with the congratulations for the MVP. And a point of respect toward the Warriors bench. James comes out. What a magnificent finals for LeBron James. But he will fall short, and he is hearing MVP chants.
It's a great show of sportsmanship and class, acknowledging the MVP and also Steve Kerr. Got to give him a lot of credit, Mike. Took over a tough job in a tough situation, won over the locker room, and is a championship coach.
Smith will bring it up, throw up a three, rebound Curry. And the dream season is now complete. The Golden State Warriors are the 2015 NBA champions. Their first title in 40 years. And how sweet it must be for those crazy loyal Bay Area fans. A disappointed LeBron James with a finals for the ages, but comes up short. And the respect between these two teams.
Come up on a minute remaining. And they're putting Curry in the pick and roll, trying to get him on Irving. Irving and Curry, one-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good! Kyrie Irving from downtown!
Cavaliers have one timeout left. Can go in the backcourt in the last 2 minutes to get it.
But they've got to manage this clock. They don't want to go early.
Irving drives to James. Misses the jam, but fouled. James will shoot 2 free throws as he goes down hard with 10.6 remaining. And the Cavaliers leading by 3.
And Mike, that's a good play by Draymond Green. That's a championship play because if he gets the dunk, it's basically over. To the paint. LeBron takes the spill. Hopefully he's all right, but that's a 4-point play to Jeff Van Gundy.
Iguodala to inbound. Shumpert trying to stay with Curry. Catches one dribble, steps back, puts up a 3. Won't go. Rebound tip taken by Spades. Final seconds. It's over. It's over. Cleveland is a city of champions once again. The Cavaliers are NBA champions.
Cleveland's long sports nightmare has ended. The drought is over. 52 years. Time to celebrate a title. And the emotions for LeBron James, who delivers on his promise to come home and bring a championship to his beloved hometown. And of course, the disappointment, the stunning disappointment at the other end. James Jones, his longtime teammate, been with him for all 6 of these consecutive finals. And an emotional Tyronn Lue.